My name is Jennie Lurch. I'm certifying early childhood through 6th grade. I'm a senior, and the reason you don't know who I am or have never seen me is because I'm currently student teaching, and I did a lot of the work for this course over a January short course. I'm going to share my history in math and open up a little bit about how my viewpoint about teaching math has changed and also how I plan to teach in my future classroom. I would compare my mathematical journey to a blossoming flower. I honestly don't remember much about my elementary school experience in mathematics, so I don't really have much to say about it. I know I've always been really good at math and I've always really enjoyed it. The only thing I do remember about math in elementary school is memorizing the multiplication tables and doing the time tests and having to get all the way up through the 12s in a certain period of time. I really liked doing this. I thought it was fun. It was a race and it was competitive, and it challenged me, and those are all things that I liked. My next math memory is in middle school. My classes were taught by a teacher who stood at the front of the room and went through slides and explained how to do things on the board. I typically didn't listen very much. I would read books like a nerd, and then when it came time for homework or tests, I would just go through the textbook and teach myself. I did similar things in high school. I remember taking CML tests in middle school, Continental Math League, and scoring really well and getting an award, and I thought they were really fun. I enjoyed the time limit and the puzzles, and it was always really fun for me. In college, I really did not like math at all because honestly it bored me. Working in groups and doing discovery-based learning was not enjoyable to me, because as a student I would want to be challenged, and since I do like math so much, the content just bored me a bit. I literally maxed out on absences in that class because it was so mundane for me, actually. But luckily, Mrs. Adams really helped me with this viewpoint. At the beginning of our January short course, we talked a lot about how math should be a more social discovery-based thing. Before starting the course, I didn't even think that social discovery-based math was a thing. Math always came easy for me, and I'm good at explaining stuff, so I just figured because of those two things my students would excel. I just assumed math was solitary. The articles I read over math anxiety really impacted me, and that's what originally caused me to blossom in my math journey. Since math has always been my favorite, I was blind to the fact that math anxiety is a real thing, but it truly, truly is, and it's something that affects students' learning. They can't even focus on the content or anything because they're so caught up in being anxious and feeling like a failure. The teacher that I'm with for student teaching right now, she incorporates some games, but most of her instruction is on the board and then handing out worksheets. There are about 5 children who are lagging behind in math and who struggle and who have to have one-on-one instruction. And I know for a fact that these kids would benefit from constructivism and hands-on learning and discovery-based activities. So for my teacher work sample, I decided to do it over math, and I'm just really looking forward to how this constructivism-based learning will impact these students in a positive manner.